Hi guys, how you doing? You know how we do. Comment below. Let me know who's watching. Happy Thursday. Happy Friday Eve. Whew, it's been a week. It feels like Monday. Come on and let me know who's watching. Welcome to the repair of the breach initiative. Let me know who's watching. Um, it's good to be back. I don't know. We are following the Lord for real. Hey, Jazz. Hey, girl. Yes. We were out last week to celebrate the pastoral installation of a friend, brother Christ, Josh Russell. And that was great to experience. But we are here. I don't foresee being here long. So, uh, yes, follow my girl. You can go ahead and put it up again. Follow my girl. If you have not shopped online already, I actually got to send you a picture. I have to send you a picture, Jasmine. I wore my, I'm in my mind, I have to see the outfit together first before I just wear it. So I literally have had your hoodie stored in my closet, waiting, and I pulled it out the other day and I took a picture. I said I got to send it to Jazz. I just forgot. But yes, honey, jazz it up. Um, that online, I believe it said that online. Go and shop her apparel. She never disappoints. She doesn't. Saved, unsaved, she got you. Yeah. But yeah, so let me know who's watching. Thank you all for coming in. I said we will not be, I don't plan on being long. Um, Tonight is an interesting night. And the reason why I say that is because we are really following the leading of the Lord. Like, when I tell you guys this is a season where I'm really just following his direction like every step of the way. Like he's literally been telling me to do things. And I was asking for a topic for tonight, and he wouldn't tell me. And I'm like, Lord, why? Like I normally have my topic. You normally give me a topic by Sunday, the Sunday before, and he did it. And I'm like, okay, but you're talking to me about everything else, so I'm confused. So he said you have to. There's a few things I've been putting off, a few messages I have been putting off as far as sending, um, and canceling some things and rearranging some things schedule wise. And he said it's not until you send those. And I said, all right, fine. So here we are. But we're just going to chop it up a little bit about obedience, repairing the breach between the stigmatism of obedience and what that looks like, as far as what it does, as far as like, we try to find a thin line. We try to find that thin line. Hi, mother. Hi, Chrissy. We try to find that thin line between obedience and disobedience, and we try to stay like right there because then technically we're not wrong. But little do we know. And I actually think Jasmine posted something earlier. If not today, maybe it was yesterday. I do get my days. But if it wasn't today, it was yesterday that a little bit of disobedience is complete, or a little bit of obedience is complete disobedience. That you can't have, you can't just do a little and not do all of what he's telling you to do. And so that's what we're going with tonight. Obedience. It is something that I feel that we have gotten away from. I know it's not easy. It's not easy. But it is a pleasant reward. And the Bible talks about obedience is better than sacrifice. And this may not be a topic for everyone to relate to. I don't know. This is something that, he gave me. So obviously someone's going to be blessed by it. But if you can identify, you already know, chop it up down below. This is a safe place. I forgot to go through that. This is a safe place. This is we are not going through people's comments and saying, oh, we're not doing this, we're not doing that, or you should know better. We're not doing any of that. You will be excommunicated. you'll be blessed. Hallelujah. God bless you. But yeah, so a little bit of obedience with the dash of disobedience is complete disobedience. You can't do one, and you have to, in order to take one, excuse me, in order to have one, you have to disregard the other. So, in order to be obedient, you have to do away with disobedience. So, for me, lately, it's been about just following his leading, right? Telling some people I can't come, telling some people I can't hang out. Like, there's been some people that I can't come out or do or be with them. And honestly, I still don't fully know why, but he's literally been doing that in this season. And now in this season, I was telling Tasha, my best friend Tasha, y'all know Tasha. I've been telling her, and I think I even told Chantel, my other best friend, I told him, I said, it's weird because normally the Lord will tell me uh, to do something and he'll put it in a few times, like, do this, do this. And I'm like, wait, Lord, what? Are you sure? Do this. Are you sure? Right? Then all of a sudden, I don't know what it was. It could have been, um, I don't know when it was, but all of a sudden he's like, no, do this, and that's it, right? Wow, I felt God keeping me away from people. There's a purging. So it's like, I'm gonna get to that. Just park that. Bookmark, where Naomi at? Bookmark. Um, but it's like he would tell me, now he tells me. And he may even tell me twice. But if I don't do it, oh, okay. But it's like once I tell you, do it. And there was one thing that I didn't do, and a desire left me. And I was like, like, Lord, I know you told me to do it, but I was getting around to it. Transparency, I was getting around to it. But now I don't feel like it. What happened? Like, it was like you didn't do it when I told you to. So now you just gotta wait longer. Ouch. Okay. But lately, tells me one time and that be done. That be that. And I'm just like, okay. And so, getting back to Jasmine's comment, truthfully, it's not easy, right? But it's one of them things where truthfully it's inevitable when God really wants to do something in you. And that's when you recognize one that you like we talked about before. Y'all don't mind my hair under this hat. It's in a little bun. It's cute from the side, but Facebook, you don't know where my hair is. It's like cousins. You go in, people have hat on, you don't know what they got. I got a bun. I'm gonna wash it later. If you know, you know. Anyway, um, so don't mind it. It's just yeah. But anyway, um, yeah. So it's not like yeah, Krista. It's not like it's something that you can choose to do. God will never forsake His will to fulfill ours. But I want to know. I want it now, God. So what we do is all things. I think I said that to somebody the other day. All things are lawful, but not expedient, Jazz. And that's the sometimes waiting is the most eerie or irritating part because waiting is not easy, but it's when we focus on the fact that we're waiting that makes it difficult, if that makes sense. When you're waiting and you're working or waiting and following his leading and doing the little things that he has you to do while waiting, then it's just like okay, you get accustomed to just doing and moving according to what he's telling you to do. You don't even realize you're waiting, and then you be like, oh yeah, I'm not married yet. Oh yeah, I didn't have kids yet. Oh yeah, but then you get a point where, okay, I'm cool with that, Lord. It is what it is. Let me get back to work. Right? When we focus on the working, everything else is none of it. Just waiting, nothing else. Yeah, you gotta work while you wait. You remember Jasmine. So there was a song. Hey Shay Shay. So Jasmine, you remember who has not been saved forever will know what I just whistled. Jasmine, let me know if you caught what I just whistled. Okay? So in this way, over here in holiness, right? Over here in holiness, we're working while we're waiting. Hallelujah. Instead of doing the opposite. Glory be to God. Mighty Jehovah, He is a deliverer. So, yeah, so you really have to concentrate on the work. And it's funny because I'm not going to, social media is funny. It could be, period, Jasmine. Okay? I got you, girl. We could look. So it's funny because, and Jasmine, I think you saw something. I think you posted something too about this. But it's funny because if you post something on social media will take, and people will take it and run with it, right? Whether it's a picture, whether it's a post, whether it's somebody you celebrating somebody, right? They'll take it and run with it. But they're running with it, if you're not careful, can cause you to be distracted. So if you're focusing on, say for instance, you're not married yet. I'm not married yet. And I'm good with that. And I'm not talking about one of them goods that people be like, oh, I'm good, but they out here chasing every man they see. I ain't talking about them. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the real good, where you enjoy your privacy, your freedom, liberty rather. You enjoy, coming home and being okay. Yes, you have moments where you be like, man, I can't wait for him to get here because I can't wait to love on him, or I can't wait to do this with him, or go this place and travel and do this, right? Those are there, but they're not overwhelming or consuming you to the point where you can't focus on your reality, right? So that is a, a idea or a concept that we have to cleave to when it comes to working while waiting and being and operating in obedience. Honestly, I wouldn't have did this if I were not operating in obedience. But each time, right? Excuse me. Each time, people have come to me and said, "Yo, I really enjoyed that. That really blessed me. Thank you for posting that." Even of the older generation, I was at a jurisdictional conference last week. Our what was it? Ministers and Workers meeting, and people were telling me, "Oh, I've been watching." Some of them call it a podcast. Some will call it a station, a TV show. But whatever they call it, I mean, it's fine, but it's proven to me that God is in this, right? And that I'm not operating out of myself, which I know that. But sometimes I need a reminder that it's not about me or my discomfort in this new thing that He's calling me out to. It's about the people that needs to know that they're, one, not by themselves, and two, hear the point of views and the godly wisdom of other people coming along, right? So that's the purpose of that. But I mean, who would have known? Who would have known? I can't. I'm straight. They here and there, sure, whatever. But I know first of all, excuse me, I'm not going to be dating with no purpose. So to these single ladies out here, if you are dating, great. You're single and saved. Excuse me. Let me be. Even if you're not saved and you're dating, right? Date with purpose. If you don't see yourself being with him later on down the line, or he's showing you signs, domestic violence is real. If he's showing you signs of abuse, where he's acting like, I'm a girl, quit playing with me. Put that hand up again, it's gonna be cut off. Right? You gotta nip some things in the bud, because honestly, there are signs before you get deep into things, right? So then that's where prayer comes. That's where the Lord helps, because I'm not saying that people that are saved are not swindled by the enemy, but because they go after. A lot of times it's based on because they go after what they want and not what God wants for them. We do have a choice, right? But at the same time, it helps to have the Lord on your side, because you're like, Lord, show me. If He ain't it, I'm good on him. I don't want him. We don't have time to waste. I was talking to somebody, child, and we were talking about the fact that the Lord is returning. Oh, I was at service Sunday. I was speaking again Sunday. And we were talking about how important it is to recognize the signs of the time. Jesus is soon to return. And it's not one of them 90s, oh God, 90s mother, when they, oh God is coming back. You better get your house. No, he's coming sooner now than he was then. And it's imperative to have him on your mind when operating in life. Because if you don't, you'll get distracted, which is why, one, a lot of us is out here tripping mentally, overwhelmed mentally. Yes, Shay Shay and Will, when we get bogged down by all this stuff, work, finances, dreams, goals, all of that, Lord, help me to focus. Because that's what caused people to go insane. They mind be everywhere. You really have to center in and focus that mind. You have to. Hey, May May, that's my girl May May from the shop. Hey, I love you. Can't wait to see you again. Hi. But yeah, I love people. I just love people. Even when they don't love me back, but May May loves me back. I know it. Right? So yeah, so you have to really focus your mind. And the Bible talks about that. Let this mind be in you that is also in Christ Jesus. And then he talks about, oh, to God be the glory though on that last part. You don't love me more, I love you more. But to God be the glory on that last part though. Hold on. I lost it. Oh, your mind. Your mind. And so it's just important to really focus in on the Lord. My first lady, she just had a birthday yesterday. Yes, happy birthday again, Mother Russell. And my godmommy. Well, I call her, she's not really a godmom. She's like my mom. Mom. Scratch off the god. Mommy, Barbara Garner. They both shared a birthday yesterday, and that is absolutely amazing to me because they're two amazing women in my life. So I'm really grateful. So happy birthday again to them. But you know, my first lady often talks about getting distracted, distractions. She drilled that into us for like a year and a half to 2 years, if not longer, before COVID. All before COVID. She drilled it in. She drilled it in. Stay focused on the Lord. Stay focused on your assignment. Pray. Do all this. And we hear it and we're like, well, well. They always say to just try put it before the Lord. They always say, yeah, because it works. It works. It works. Why change something if it doesn't work? Which makes me question why we going in church and changes, but never mind. But if it's not broke, he's the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Right? Yes, we need to focus on just like the last two sessions before last week. We were talking about being a strong friend. Yes, we have to zone in on our mental capacity, what that looks like. Get a counselor if you need to. All of these things, right? But seeking the Lord is a legit do or die. If you don't do that, you won't make it. Not when you're trying to live saved. It won't work. Right? So you just be focused on not on the process of the waiting, the process of what's in front of you, what it looks like now. Don't worry about it. There are a lot of things that are in my now that I know I'm not even going to need or need to worry about later, right? But I can't stumble on those. I can't. Those are stumbling blocks. I can't focus on those because then I'll lose focus and I'll be distracted. And then I'll be like, oh crap, today Thursday, I ain't even prayed and asked the Lord what I need. So that's how the enemy works. He does things so that our mind will not operate. And a moment of transparency for you all. I know you guys have noticed these past few weeks me being a little confused or rambling or um, not knowing or saying, not knowing what I'm saying or forgetting what I'm saying, right? I hit my head in January and they told me that I had a concussion. And I was like, okay. And they told me to go away after a while. I'm like, okay, cool. I am still suffering from that concussion. Nothing, the medicine that the doctors have been giving me, I've been on about 6 different types of medications. Nothing has been working. I've been forgetting. I've been rambling over words, all of these things, right? And I couldn't even remember my aunt's last name the week before last week. And I know it, but you all are seeing it, and I want to be transparent because this can be a stumbling block for me, right? Not sleeping, can't focus, all of these things, headaches, pains out of this world. You would never know. The Thursday after our second strong friend season, I was in the hospital. Only those who are close to me know, right? But you can't. There are some things, and the only reason I'm talking about it now is because I'm on my way out. I have specialists and all the stuff that I'm seeing, but I can't get distracted. I have to focus on what my body is telling me. Yes. Go see a doctor. Yes. Because if I didn't see a doctor, they would have told me, okay, you've been holding on to this and suffering with this for too long. It's about time we do something. You wait until July. They were talking about they wouldn't be able to see me September. Then they said, oh, if you go to this place, you'll get in July. They said, no, we're not waiting that long. We're not waiting that long. And sometimes going to a doctor and knowing that you have these things going on and them telling you, it's reassuring to you you ain't going crazy. Because some people tell you, oh, ain't nothing wrong. You, you don't, I'm sorry, you don't live my life, right? But you just really have to focus and ask the Lord to help you. Ask the Savior to help you, right? So He can, and it's possible. All of the things that you need. God bless you, the bishop, the right reverend Terry. Terry Bradshaw. No, sir. I'm just a servant. Just a servant. Um, but Jesus will. He will help you. But just stay focused. Stay conscious of what you need. Stay conscious of what the people around you need, loved ones. But focus on you and focus on your journey. Don't focus on the waiting. Focus on what is to come. All right. Um, my sure did. That's why I'm grateful. I'm aspiring and I ain't got it yet. That way I ain't got to pay nothing but tithes and offering and free will and seed offering. So be it. But yeah, so obedience. It's not always something that we like to do. But when you don't obey, that is completely against God. And so you gotta ask him what he needs you to do. I had some material and stuff to read and I had studied the word obedience and how it's the different types of obedience, whether it's a true the definition by itself is just obedience, and then obedience, the vow of obedience, the obedience of Christ. It's so many different things, but if you know what obedience looks like, then you can do it. But if you don't know, then that's when you can say, Lord, you got to show me what that looks like because I'm unsure, right? So, yeah, that's that. Hit me with questions if you have any. Um, how are you guys doing though? How are you all doing? I made a post the other day, not really many people commented under them, I think, for whatever reason. But if you're watching this, you can type in the chat how you're doing today. How was your day? Um, what was your downside? Uh, yeah, short and sweet, boo. Short and sweet, right? It don't take the Lord long to do. It don't take him long to do. But how was your day? How was your day, Terry? How was your day, Jasmine? If you're still watching, Tremaine, Chrissy, how was your day? Um, Make sure you comment and share. Um, Also, I've been forgetting to announce this. We have a YouTube page. Sorry, we have a YouTube page, so you can always go back and watch it on our Facebook Live or YouTube. Uh, what are the steps to one walking in total obedience? That's a good one. What are the steps to walking in total obedience? Well, first, it starts with committing a life, right? Lord, I want to live for you. All right, that's the start. Secondly, and I know people be like, well, duh. Nah, some of these people be thinking they can drink and still be saved. And I just, sorry, you, it's a thin line, but why not just abstain altogether? But smoking, I know for sure. But anyway, being saved, being saved, and um, and having a yes, Lord, yes, Lord, to whatever you say to do. But the steps that I've taken to walking in obedience and total obedience now, especially, is saying, Lord, whatever you say, whatever you do, whatever you tell me to do, I'll do. No matter how uncomfortable, no matter how difficult, because there are some things that are difficult that the Lord will have you do, but it's in the obedience that you're blessed. So, rendering a life, having the heart of a yes, and then asking Him to guide you, and you literally doing what He's telling you to do, right? Following the bylaws and the gospel, and the bylaws and the rules of the Bible. Yeah, yeah, of course. Those that's your textbook to actually learning how. But God, the pull from that would be um, yeah, and asking the Lord to give you an obedient heart, obedient mind, those things, because your mind, you know, the Bible says that these things He also lives in Christ Jesus. But He also is talking about the renewing of the mind as well. You have to have a renewed mind. So I hope that answered your question, Bishop Terry, Bishop Bradshaw. Hope that answered the question. But yeah, the reward of obedience is absolutely amazing. The joy alone is amazing. The joy alone. That's something that no one can take from you. You guys see what Bishop wrote? You see what the Bishop wrote? That's why I call him Bishop. That's why I call him Bishop. I gave him the short synopsis. Bishop gave me the rundown. Look, but I agree with that wholeheartedly. I really do, because it's with that, and that's what giving a yes Lord me. It looks like, Lord, whatever's in me, take it out. Whatever's not like you, take it out. I just want to serve you. We overcomplicate things uh, when we put all these deep words and all of that. We overcomplicate things, but yeah, what Terry said is absolutely correct. Any other questions or thoughts that you guys want to? Terry, that was good. I really do like that. You can tell he's a pastor. Can't you tell? Uh huh. I can tell. You can too. But yes, we have a YouTube page. We are. I keep forgetting, but I'm going to set up um, a Facebook page for the repair of the breach, and we'll let you guys know. You guys can follow and like that. Um, and then ideas for the next topic. Obviously, we're going to go with the name of the Lord. I'm interested to see what He's going to do next week. Like I said, I knew this would be a short one, but this is just to put some nuggets in your mind and to make you think, and meditate on how you can be more obedient if you're not operating full obedience, right? What does that look like for me? Lord, show me. Show me the areas where I'm not obedient to you so that I can better serve you. Because I mean, overall, our goal is to see the Lord's face in peace. I don't want to just see His face. I want to see it in peace. Because the Lord is going to turn away a lot of people. I don't want that to be. So whatever that looks like, whatever I need to do to be in total obedience, right? Show me. I'll do it. Make some people mad along the way. Don't mind if I do. Yes. I like stirring up the gift, stirring up the pot of the enemy. Hmm. Yes. Right. 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 Which is why you have people thinking that they can be saved and still do things of the world. That's where we go wrong. That's where we go wrong. Because you can't serve two masters. You gotta pick, you have to choose. Woo! Terry, 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 saved but not consecrated or sanctified. You want to go that far? Sanctification is still a thing. Uh huh. God didn't call me to be a Christian. Oh, people are mad. God didn't call me to be a Christian. He called me to be holy. Christian is something man made. I want to be holy. I want to be what the Bible is asking me to be. What God is asking me to be. You be who you want to. Hey, I said, you know what? I tell people, I said, if you rather live life like live it up in sin, right? Like there is no hell, go ahead. But that's going to be the hard way to find out that hell is real. Where, or you can live like there is a hell and disregard all things that are contrary, or even appears to be contrary of the word or God and what He's calling us to, right? And make it in. Don't you want to go to heaven? Y'all be preaching all these other people talking about some, oh, he just robbed the liquor store, but he in heaven. You a lie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Is that insensitive? It's the truth though. We gotta do away with fake, these fake sermons and these fake people really believe it though. But it's mind boggling to me how you really believe that you can be all in sin and be in sin in general. Because some people say, well, you say um be in sin and not complete sin. No, you in sin. All sin is sin, right? And then make it in. Where's the standard? Where's the standard? Why would we need a church if we can do what we want to do and still go to heaven? I just want a sin is sin, Shay Shay. I just wanted to make sense. Lord, make it make sense. Why? What's the purpose what's the purpose of Christ dying for us to come out of sin if we can stay and still go to heaven? We just celebrated Resurrection Sunday, so what's the purpose? Why he get up? Well, I gotta look. We be pondering like, Lord, the enemy out here really deceiving folks. But it's this, we really gotta, we really gotta work this thing out. We are someone offering this. I don't. Uh, t- I didn't know she had that. Anywho, take that down. Um, that's funny. Yeah, but we really got to think about this thing. The enemy is playing us, and we falling for it. We are falling for it. Really? No, no, no. Thank you. That's what the kids said. No, thank you, Chrissy. You see how she tried to get me, Chrissy. She got me. We teach our children to say no, thank you. Right? But you just gotta open your own Lord, open my eyes. You gonna do it again? Woo Lord. All right. That's not awkward. Um, I'm not really good at receiving things, so it's a thing. It's a thing. But Tasha's in the background talking about some, I got this stuff. I got it. But yeah. So I hope that in this I hope that we have made sense tonight. Honestly, I just want to have these conversations. They're just conversations. So you see her? She coming up. They're just conversations. I'm not here for the likes. I really just want to make sure that you all know that you're cared for, you're loved, you're not forgotten about, and that God created this initiative in mind for you, whoever you are, whoever you are. And we're going to rock this thing to God say we done. And that be that. That be that. Now let's have these difficult conversations. They out here teaching our children everything else. They out here teaching and promoting everything else. Why can't I promote Christ? You gonna take my voice away to give everybody else theirs? I think not. I ain't going. I mean messed up. No. So we standing for holiness over here. We standing for what's right. Obviously that does not do away with having fun and gosh, I got half the mind to bring you up on screen doing that. She in the background, y'all talking about I should have brought her up. But we're standing for what's right, man. We're gonna enjoy, have fun, but we're gonna have some thought provoking conversations. Some people may not like it. Honestly, it's only a question. It's only a petition to really get you to think. That's it. I'm not here to push my. Chrissy, you know what? You funny. I appreciate it, mother. You funny. But we just want to have some thought provoking conversations. Um, I'm looking forward to having more guests. I can't wait. I have so many guests on standby, and I'm just waiting for the Lord to give us the go ahead and for their schedules to align. That's how I'll know. And I'm excited. Again, you guys, if there's nothing else, maybe y'all stay. I'm kidding. Ah, I'm kidding. But I appreciate you all for coming and joining us. Truly, I'm so grateful. If you have any ideas, let this session go, and even share it with people so that they can think about certain things. And obviously, we can always go on and elaborate and go into detail. But I just gave what the Lord gave in that moment, in this moment, and I'm grateful for those who came on and commented and added their perspectives and their comments. Bishop Terry Bradshaw Jr., thank you so much for joining. Shay, thank you. Shay, thank you for joining. Chrissy, thank you for joining. Main, thank you. Jasmine, thank you. I don't know who else is watching because you ain't said nothing. I'm gonna say something to you. You ain't said nothing. But to all of the people out there who is ghost watching. I like bringing things to the light. I'm not afraid to say things that people thinking but don't say. It's my bun. It's back there. I'm that friend. Yeah, so to all of you who didn't want to click on, who never like but always watch, thank you. I'm just happy that you're able to enjoy what the Lord is doing. And I'm excited, Chrissy, between Tasha laughing in the background and Chrissy laughing over here. I can't. Just saying, I just want to make sure everybody feels alive. I just wanted to go around. But yeah, so I'm grateful for the feedback. Continue to to send your thoughts and your concerns. I had a comment all the way from Utica, New York, and she was just like, I can't wait to get the, and she's a missionary in the church that I was, or a pastor, first lady wanted to. But she a heavy hitter, and she made me nervous. You know when they really get God, they make you nervous. She one of them to make you nervous. She reminded me of the mother's girl actually. But she was just like, she said she can't wait for the men to come on. So she's looking forward to that, and I am too. The conversations are just going to keep getting better. Again, thank you all so much. You could have been anywhere, but thank you so much for watching and joining us. Here's to operating in purpose, for purpose, on purpose, to serve God's purpose for your life. And I am excited for what God is doing in you and for you. Just continue to give Him a yes and ask Him to show you what complete obedience looks like. And I believe that He will. If there be nothing else, Mother gonna go in and figure out what dinner look like, and y'all go on and finish the rest of y'all night. What tab say? I forgot. You go on and have an amazing day. Don't you go messing up nobody else's time. No, but you all go ahead and enjoy. I am thankful again. I love you all so much. And Lord, say the same. We will see you all again next week. All right. Thank you.